Welcome guys to another video. Today I'm going to be playing the Gothic 1 Remake playable teaser that was available for free on Steam as a demo. It's a pretty short teaser, but it was done with the intention to get feedback from the community. So it is also going to be made by a different studio from Piranha Bytes. And honestly, while that is concerning to me as a huge Piranha Bytes fan, it definitely shows that they have the fans' interest at heart if they went through the trouble of making something like this.
The kingdom of
to get people's feedback. So yeah,
united by
see what you
King
guys think.
Robar II. During the long years of his reign, he was able to defeat all foes of his realm. All except one. War against the orcs took its toll, and the prisoners of the realm paid the price. The king needed swords for his army, and every man guilty of a crime, no matter how insignificant, was forced to work in the ore mines of Cayden.
I don't know why they say Corinus like that,
To make it
but
impossible
they do get
for
it
them
right
to
later in the
escape,
game, but it just
the king
bothers
sent
me.
out the best magicians of the kingdom to create a magic barrier around the entire valley. But something disturbed the delicate structure of magic. We were trapped inside our own barrier. The convicts took control of Cayden. The king had no choice. He had to negotiate. He needed the ore. But his former slaves now demanded a high price. Month after month, the king supplied everything the prisoners needed in exchange of tons of ore, until the present day. Another convict was brought to the lift. He did not know, but he would change everything.
Low risk, high return, they said. You'll never get caught. Of course. Now it's just you and me, my friend. No weapons, no food, just a simple scroll. What's happening down there? What the? Oh! Oh, that was close. Oh, shit! All right, easy. Oh, this is gonna. Oh, God damn it. What the hell just happened? Oh, I'm in one piece. Oh, thank God, no blood. Oh, where's the scroll? Oh, it's all right. Great, okay. Let's move on. Right, okay. Right. Right. Right.
So I don't know how you guys feel, but I find it
Let's light
incredibly
this up.
annoying. The main character's constant comments and constant expressions, and yeah, I don't know. It was quite grating for me personally. Yeah.
That'll do.
Definitely nothing like the original game.
What a mess. What's going on here? Alright. God damn it. Let's get the hell out of here.
So they did change the intro compared to the original game, although they did say this is more of a reimagining than a complete remake, identical remake. So obviously this looks quite different, and there was no crash, explosion, flames story like that in the original Gothic one. You kind of just get thrown down the elevator and almost immediately meet Diego, who becomes one of your closest friends and companions.
What the heck's going on? Oh, shit. Oh, god damn it.
So I'm sure by now you'll notice that there's a bit of frame rate issues and texturing
Let's get
issues.
the hell
So
out.
I don't know, this is just how it was playing for me. I mean, it doesn't matter at the end of the day if it's literally just a teaser. And I'm pretty sure the final game's not going to look a thing like this.
Oh my god, what the hell? This place, some people's luck is worse than mine. Let's see. I'll leave it here for a moment. Right. You don't mind if I take this with me, do you? I need it more than you do at the moment. Come on, my pretty. Come with me. Oh, god damn it. Shit. It's broken. Well, this is better than nothing, I guess. What the hell? What are you? Okay, easy, boy. Let's make it easy for both of us. Okay, calm down. Worst prison ever. Definitely. I have to get out of here as soon as I can.
The worst prison ever, more like the worst dialogue ever. It's quite humorous.
Well, this doesn't look good at all. What the hell? Damn, man, what a mess. Oh, come on. Please, it can't be real. Hello, you've already had your time, right? Then I'll be on my way. I won't be bothering you. Okay, easy now. There's nothing to worry about. Okay, stay where you are. Don't make me hurt you. Oh, let me go. Well, you guys asked for it.
So the combat here did take some getting used to, but this first fight, I mean, there's no way you're gonna, it was an obvious lose fight from the get-go. You're not gonna beat a snapper at level 0.
You're still alive. Congratulations on surviving your first day. Good morning. I hope you slept well.
Oh, good morning. Yes, I believe I did. Although I don't remember very much of what happened yesterday.
You discovered the local fauna. Those beasts are very violent at night. Conversely, they're somewhat more docile during the day. Luckily, I arrived to hunt something for breakfast. Better than you, eh? Their meat is a bit tough, but it tastes better than rookie meat.
Seriously, he just sounds like some creepy cannibal.
By the way, we haven't been introduced. My name is Diego, and I'm the leader of the shadows in the old camp. Yeah, that's not important. You're a convict in the colony now. New prison, new life. That's what people say, anyway. I'm gonna call you Rookie. All right with you?
Hey, that scroll belongs to me.
Yes. I borrowed it while you were asleep. Don't worry, Rookie. I'll give it back to you when we leave. It's an unusual document. Normally, rookies come in here with scrolls listing their crimes. That legal formality is meaningless here. It doesn't matter what crimes you committed outside. You'll have plenty of time to work them off here. If you live long enough. Yours, on the other hand, is special. It's red and carries a lacquered seal. It's a scroll intended for mages.
What should I do with the scroll?
Well, Rookie, there are things more dangerous than wild animals in this place. For example, the ambition of many prisoners, and how little other people's lives are worth. In your place, I'd keep my mouth shut until I found one of the mages. Although in your situation, that's not likely to happen.
Why not?
The mages are in the castle of the old camp. The only way people can get in are Gomez's men. So, now you know. If you want to find them, first, you'll have to join the old camp. There's no other way. Well, I'll have to report yesterday's attack to Gomez shortly. But before we leave here, do you have any questions, Rookie?
So what do I need to know about this place?
Let's start with the basics. We call it the colony, and we produce ore for the king. At least that's what we do at the old camp. Inside the barrier, there are 3 camps. And if you want to stay alive, you'll have to join one of them. The old camp is the largest and oldest of the 3. And, well, part of my job is also to tell the new arrivals that it's the best place for them.
Thank you very much. I don't have any more questions.
Don't mention it. It's always a pleasure. Hey, you showed promise in the fight, but that's not going to do much good without a weapon. And there are also lots of wild beasts between here and the camps. It would be folly to travel unarmed. You can start by taking a look around the exchange zone, near the elevator. I'm sure you'll find something useful there. When you get a decent weapon, come back and we'll go to the old camp together.
So now that incredibly drawn-out conversation's over, which I unfortunately made the mistake of asking for more information, but anyway, there it is, if anybody's interested. Yeah, the little things that annoy me as the markers for the obvious things that you could pick up in the environment, and the markers on people and things like that. I really hate it when the game wants to hold your hand and tell you where to go from point A to B. I mean, that's what was so appealing about Gothic 1 and 2. There was no quest markers, there was nothing. You had to figure it out for yourself. You made your own adventure. So the original games had a lot of hidden places with interesting loot and things like that, so I mean, it's always worthwhile looking around and looking for anything interesting that you can find, because it gives you a huge advantage, especially in a game that's actually challenging. So unfortunately, I don't actually have any lockpicks yet, so I can't even check what's in that chest. But I'm sure we'll be led to some soon enough.
Oh, awesome. I don't think Gomez will miss this.
Hey!
Oh, hello. I didn't hear you coming. I'm looking for, well, clues about last night's disaster.
I see.
Well, I have to settle this soon. Gomez has little patience, and I have other, more urgent problems to attend to.
What kind of problems do you have that are so urgent?
Well, you see, in the old camp you can never trust anyone, and even less of those who call you friend. Two of these friends, Cyrus and Bedig, took advantage of the fact that I had to come here to steal from me a very valuable pendant. They know it's important to me. But they would sell their mother in order to get some ore in the black market.
Okay, let's be clear. If I help you, what can you give me in return?
A businessman. That's the attitude. I like you. Tell me, what are you looking for, or what do you need? We can start there.
Well, a decent sword would do me good. A weapon that is easy to obtain and has no owner, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I understand. Okay. I won't tell Gomez anything, if you don't tell anyone about our little deal. Okay?
Okay, we agree then. The pendant in exchange for the sword. By the way, where can I find Saris and Beric?
They've gone to the woods, near the bridge, I think. Be very careful. They are violent people. You'd better be prepared for anything.
I always like to admire the scenery in the game, but it's actually not such a bad looking game, all things considered. Now the reason I'm jumping now with scavengers, I didn't actually know what the shortcut was to unsheath my weapon, so I just ran away from that fight. And there you have it.
I'm sorry, Beric. It's the best for everyone. You! Cayden sends you to kill me, right? Frickin' bastard!
No! Wait! Don't kill me! Let's talk! Please!
I definitely wasn't in the forgiving mood, especially
No.
seeing as he attacked me.
Please!
So goodbye. So yeah, I actually got stuck in this tab menu, this quick menu, so that was annoying. I had to eat all the berries in order to get out of it. Yeah, I don't know, throughout the whole teaser I actually couldn't find a single recipe, so much for trying the cooking out. Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just blind. So yeah, I definitely went into this fight unprepared and not familiar enough with the combat mechanics. Pretty much got my butt handed to me. But I got the hang of it later at least. It does look pretty lame. Missing a lot that I hadn't figured out how to dodge. But anyway. character looks like such an idiot, unable to jump up these tiny steps or even just walk up these steps. I don't know what was up with that.
This big golden Bellier sign. Where have I seen this before?
And there you have it, the pendant for the quest that you need in order to get the sword and then to go progress with Diego. Don't mind me, just wandering around aimlessly, looking for secrets. Ugh, you never know.
You're the new guy who arrived last night, aren't you?
Yes.
Diego told me all about it. A spectacular welcome here.
I'll say.
Well, newbie, I hope you're having a good time on your side of the door, because you won't be able to get to the other side.
What? Why not?
Diego's orders. Until he returns, I can't open the door to you or anyone else.
Are you sure there's no way I can get through the door?
Well, it looks like we have a new merchant in the colony. Well, let's do some business. Maybe you can help me with a little problem. I had a horrible night. Well, I think I did. I went a little too far with the beer and the dice, I guess. Maybe you know how this usually ends. My head is about to explode with a hangover. My colleagues loot and the boring morning guards. So you could bring me something for the headache? A strong painkiller? If you bring me something really useful, maybe I'll let you in.
All right, I'll I'll see what I can find.
That's great. The gate and I are waiting for you here.
Oh, this smells awful. How can they use this garbage to lure wolves?
I was literally tempted for about half a second to try fight those wolves again, and then I decided screw that. It's rather just hand in the quest. So there is clearly more to this quest, some mystery you can solve or something, but I just wanted to end it and just continue.
Hey, Cayden, I'm back. I think I've been able to solve the mystery of the robbery and the pendant.
Oh, really? Wow, that was fast. Okay, tell me, did you get the key? I mean, the pendant?
Yeah, here it is. It wasn't easy to get back.
Good boy. I knew I could trust you from the first moment I saw you. By the way, did you have problems with Saras and Bedig? What happened to them?
When I arrived, Beric was already dead, and Saras attacked me. I had no choice but to kill him.
The death of my former associates is a tragedy, if it is true. It is a pity that you have only your word and no proof of it. Luckily you got the pendant, so everything else is irrelevant. Here, take Rufus's sword.
So I thought it was time to try again with these wolves and see if I could do a bit better this time around, but unfortunately it took me a couple more attempts before I finally got the hang of the combat. So I was thinking I should try to give this rotten meat a go and see what happens if that could help lure some of the wolves away and I could deal with one at a time. But yeah, I don't know, it didn't really work for them, unless if I was doing something wrong or if it wasn't meant for the wolves, it was meant for something bigger, some other creature. I just suck horribly at the combat. So will the third time be the charm? Let's find out. So the best strategy ever, kill one, run away, heal up, go kill another, run away, heal up, works every time. So thank goodness miracles happen. I finally managed to kill them and finally starting to get a handle on the combat, so at least yeah, no, the combat's not too bad, it's just it took me a second, clearly. Maybe it was also because I was playing this at like 3 in the morning, because I have quite bad insomnia. So maybe that had an effect on my yeah, reactivity. Oh, now I can finally open this chest that I couldn't earlier because I didn't have a lockpick. So in the original Gothic and Gothic 2 as well, there's no automatic success when you pick a lock. You actually have to go left or right and the lockpick will break if you choose wrong. And you have to either remember what the combination was and reload a save, or have a lot of lockpicks, or have a high dexterity to not break the lockpicks. So yeah, that's the difference there.
Not bad, right?
Well, it's not the best sword I've ever seen, but it's much better than what you had before. At least you'll have a real chance of winning a fight with this one. Anyway, you've already found something to defend yourself with, and this meat is inedible. If it's all right with you, let's go to the old camp.
I found this. I think it has relevant information about what happened in the elevator last night.
Interesting. Very interesting. Apparently we have a mole, and the attack was premeditated. Gomez would love to know this. Good job, rookie. The truth is, you're doing pretty well for your first day here.
What do you think of Cayden? He gave me the sword.
He's not a bad guy, but he's a survivor, and he's been surviving for a long time. You should be wary of him. This sword has a price, and Cayden knows it. Always bear in mind that, in the colony, decisions have consequences sooner or later.
All right, let's go.
Great. Follow me. So, rookie, quite a show yesterday, eh? Okay, all of you stay where you are. Don't make me hurt you.
You must know the dialogue of the main character is pretty
Very
bad if
fun.
your
The scene was
NPC friend,
actually
whatever,
pretty comical,
companion
at
is the
least
one
to
that
me.
mocks you.
That's because it wasn't you risking your neck. If I'd have had a good sword, the fight would have gone differently.
Of course. The champion of Corinis single-handedly defeats an army of nocturnal beasts.
I had them right where I wanted them, but then you had to come along. By the way, where are we? It looks like a theatre.
It's actually an ancient temple that has seen different gods. You know, Inos, Adanos, and there you have him, Belia. It doesn't really matter anymore.
If this is such an important zone, isn't it dangerous to have predators around here?
Yes, and that's why we prefer to work during the day. The animals are starting to do stranger and stranger things at night.
Why's that?
I don't know. It might be the magic of the barrier. Or because they've been trapped in the colony for so long.
I see.
I don't mind that cut
Incidentally,
there. I
Diego,
just
are there many
removed me
rookies in the
roaming around
colony?
looking to see if there was
Few
anything I
alive.
missed.
Even
And there was
fewer
nothing.
sane. Out of the new arrivals, I believe just you. Even so, being the old camp's nanny is no easy task, as you saw for yourself.
Well, you're pretty good at it. You look like you've been doing it all your life.
No, rookie. Before landing in this cesspool, I had a more comfortable life. And a more interesting profession. Like everyone, I guess. Look, there's the guard post for the trade route.
Only 2 men guarding it.
Yes, but what a pair. Especially Ori, he's a real character. Grouchy, loyal to the old camp, and a magnificent warrior. Whether it's with a sword or in a beer-drinking contest.
I swear no one came through here. We would have seen it. We hardly even had 2 beers yesterday.
Of course, Ori, don't you worry. It happens to the best soldiers, although less to the sober ones.
I think I have something for your headache. Something really strong.
Oh, a Seraphis. Thanks for picking it up for me. I'll get a dime for it in the old camp. You can't imagine how many beers you can buy with just one of these.
Wait a minute. You didn't want it for your headache?
Ah, not really. Hangover and I are first cousins, and you don't abandon the family, you know. Anyway, thank you very much. See you around.
Hey, we had an agreement, remember? A painkiller if you opened the door for me.
First of all, an honourable and upright old camp guard would never let himself be bribed, man. And
I
secondly,
literally just helped this
I
idiot
said
so I could
mate.
get the achievements. Otherwise I would have kept it for
I never
myself.
said I would. Well, welcome to the colony, Rocky.
So this whole section over here is pretty much identical to what you encounter in Gothic 1 when you first get dropped off the elevator. This is usually where you end up. And also in Gothic 2, when you, after you get past the orcs on your way to the Valley of Mines. So it's a nice little bit of nostalgia coming across this. The same exact bridge, same exact ledges. Yeah, and the old mine shaft there. And yeah. So if you couldn't tell already, I mean, I've played Gothic 1 and 2 so many times. I've replayed it. I actually have lost count how many times. I'm a super fan of these games. Gothic 1 and particularly Gothic 2 were the best in the series for me. Gothic 3 wasn't too bad, but I mean, it didn't have quite the same magic as what the first 2 games had. And let's not even talk about Gothic 4 Arcania. I don't even consider that as part of the series, to be honest. this fight was definitely helped by the snapper coming to my rescue to help distract what it was and kill it, and that actually unlocked the new achievement. So snappers in Gothic 1 and 2 were always one of the more challenging creatures you encounter mid-game. Well, you could encounter them anytime, but I mean, you'd definitely die early game. So it is interesting that you are able to defeat them early game in this remake teaser. Well, at least I eventually do defeat one. So you have to defeat one in order to progress and finish the game. So I decided to rather wander around and check the surroundings and face that nasty thing later. Because, yeah, it's a bit annoying to die repeatedly. So it's annoying, every time you walk past these things, it brings up that menu. So that's definitely not me clicking on it, it just brings it up every time. Even though I can do absolutely nothing with it.
It's closed. I'll need something to open it. This is disgusting. Why do wolves eat this crap?
I was a bit apprehensive about facing these two because I thought they were snappers. So they look very similar, but they're actually just scavengers, so they as difficult as wolves, maybe easier. So I was trying to just steal the sword and hope I could get away with it, but these things are actually killable. So unfortunately this one started to discover that it can float and that it can hover in air even when it falls, which is quite amusing. I think I'll just leave him to float and do his thing over there and then rather deal with his friend for now.
Hey, you're back. What do you need?
An old camp soldier in debt to the new camp. Strange, isn't it?
Watch your tongue. I'm an old camp guard, not one of your
So
kindergarten
Bloodwyn was
friends.
much more impressive in the original game,
I don't have
and
to
he
give
appeared
you
also
any
in Gothic 2
explanation.
in the expansion,
I need
Knight of the
snapper
Raven.
and a wolf
So,
tusk, that's
well,
all.
that's not.
That was the agreement.
He's
The
quite
sooner
the
I
nasty
fulfill it,
fellow,
the sooner
particularly in
I'll
Gothic
forget
2,
about
where
them.
he appears.
Well, I think you got
But
a
I don't want to
mission,
give away any
Rookie.
spoilers
Wait.
there.
What?
Don't worry, Bloodwyn. He'll bring you what you owe.
Are you kidding me? This guy could barely kill a cockroach.
Hello, I'm here.
Believe me, he has several hidden virtues. He only needs training, that's all. Have you seen any wolves or snappers nearby?
Yeah, at the top, near the watchtower. I saw a wolf, and around the area, a snapper trying to catch some unsuspecting animal.
What the hell is a snapper?
You know, the snappers. You fought them last night. They're a little bigger than the scavengers. Don't worry, I'm sure you can handle them.
Well, actually, the scavengers are the snapper's menu. Anyway, it'll be fun to see what you can do, kid. Bring me the snapper meat and the wolf's tusk, and we'll keep talking.
So off again to try kill the snapper, because I literally cannot progress without the snapper meat. I just love this kind of quest. So clearly I was lucky there's an imaginary invisible line over there where the snapper can't cross and it retreats immediately, so I can just keep healing up, attacking, healing up, attacking, and so on until, you know, eventually I wear it down.
Hey, you're back. What do you need? Come on.
Wow, you're back. And in one piece. I wasn't expecting this.
Yes, it's been a very easy mission. It was enough to slay a huge wolf and a killer snapper, and all with this crappy sword.
I told you, this guy has what it takes to do the job.
Good job for a rookie. Take this, and remember, you can always come to me at the old camp.
Well, that's very generous of you.
Not generous, smart. If you need protection, I can provide it, for a small price. As long as you can afford it, of course.
Yeah, Bloodwyn doesn't lift a finger if there's no ore involved.
I
That's
don't know if
his
it's just me,
philosophy,
but
isn't it?
Diego is starting to look a bit translucent
More or
there.
less.
Well,
A bit
Ricky,
incorporeal.
now
So
I
I
need
don't
you to
know.
go over what watchtower and
The
extinguish the
textures are
beacon.
quite glitchy.
You remember I'm
but I
new
mean,
here, right?
it's understandable,
What
it's just a
watchtower?
teaser.
In the colony, we use old abandoned towers to send messages remotely. A good flame is usually seen many miles away.
That's it. Normally it would be enough to knock on the door, but after the incidents of last night, Gomez has improved the security. And that's why the old camp soldiers will only open the door if they see that signal.
And where's the watchtower?
You can go up the road or take the elevator, as you prefer. It's at the top, near where Bloodwyn saw the snapper. Once you're there, you can use this key to open the door.
All right, I'm on it.
So back we go again to the same area to light this or extinguish the fire, whichever, and hopefully conclude the teaser. So as soon as I saw this ledge, I was incredibly tempted to just jump off and see what happens. I think I'll definitely try that though. You never know. It could be a funny ragdoll effect or death effect. Or maybe I live and glitch into something. And I absolutely could not resist. I love jumping off the top of things to see what happens. And I mean, look how inviting that is. So here we are at the end of the Gothic 1 remake. So it actually wasn't too bad. I mean, I don't know what to expect. It's nothing like the original. I mean, barely hints of similarity, and it doesn't really give off much of a Gothic vibe. It's too bright and colourful, and yeah, I don't know, but I've seen the new trailer and it looks quite different, the direction that eventually it did take. So I'm hoping for the best, and we'll see what happens when it gets released. I'm going to add a link at the end of the video for the latest trailer for the Gothic 1 remake, and you'll see it looks completely different from this. Different atmosphere and vibe.
Welcome
A bit more true to the original.
And this
So I hope you guys enjoyed
is
the
just
video.
the beginning.
If you want to see more content like this, please like and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. And yes, I'm pretty excited for the Gothic 1 remake, and I can't wait to see how what they do and if they get it right.